Hey, we're going to go over some rotator cuff rehab today because the need came up, and I'll have this posted up there just for anybody else to get a little information about what type of movements help improve stabilization of the shoulder. This is going to be a focus on the infraspinatus. This is Dr. Seth, by the way, from Great Works Chiropractic. So for anybody out there who sees this, I hope this helps. The first thing that we want to do is, we're not going to be focusing on internal rotation too much because you get a lot of internal rotation with a lot of things you do all day. But one place where the rotator cuff does get weak is with external rotation. So lying on your side, I'm not going to do it because I want to flip the phone around and all that. You want to have a little bit of something underneath here, a little bit of something underneath your arm, and a very light weight in your hand, or nothing, just depending on you. I'm going to do it with no weight just for ease of demonstration, and because there's not a lot of muscle here anyway. So there we go. And you're just going to just externally rotate, which is doing just like this. Okay? You're not going to do it passive pushing through severe pain. If there's a little soreness, well, if your rotator cuff is having a problem, it could be a little sore. So a little bit of soreness, okay. Acute or sharp pain, not okay, and that would mean that you should stop. Right? We're doing 3 sets of 10 of these, pretty standard, pretty standard exercise amounts. Okay. The next thing that we're going to do is called a full can exercise. Okay. The full can exercise is you're holding a weight. A plate works really great for this, a small plate, and you're starting down here and going up to about 30 degrees above shoulder height, a little bit out to the side. Okay. As you can see, I'm not lifting my arm straight forward. I'm going a little bit out to the side, like this. Okay, that's your full can exercise. That helps to stabilize another aspect of the rotator cuff. Okay, not simply the infraspinatus, although it helps with that, but it's a slightly more general. Helps with the supraspinatus as well, which is one that takes a lot of a beating, gets a lot of tears in people. So you really wouldn't want to leave that out, okay? The third one we're going to be doing is called a shoulder D2 flexion, okay? So again, just using this pink bandana as the thing that was nearest to hand for a visual aid. What you're going to be doing, and you could do this with a band that's attached to the floor, or that kind of thing is going to be the best for this. A weight isn't going to provide the same type of resistance as a band would. So it's a really nice to do as a band exercise. You start with your hand, your palm facing you, reaching across your body, and then reach up and out, kind of like you're drawing a saber to say charge, right? Okay, so reach down, reach down into the scabbard, charge the enemy. Okay, let's keep coming down. And then up and across, and this helps work that external rotation. And it's a nice big functional shoulder movement. So it's gonna be very useful. In some regards, the less specific the movement, the more synergistic muscles it brings into play. Okay. So once again, shoulder external rotations. I put this here because it's nice to have something so you're not digging into your ribs. Okay. Full can exercise. And the D2 flexion. Charge! All right, 3 sets of 10, each of those, each day to help to strengthen the stabilizers of your shoulder. All right, over and out, guys.